Hello everyone, good morning. I hope you are fine. Today we are starting with our next topic of the gravitation, class 9th. Then we discussed already their laws of gravitation, that universal law of the gravitation, that is explaining about their magnitude of the force due to two heavily mass body. If we are coming contact with each other with some distance, then their force is acting between them, that is known as a gravitation force. Okay, this force magnitude we can find by using universal law of the gravitation, F equal to G m1 m2 by r square. Then after that we discuss there then the acceleration due to gravity and free fall. Acceleration due to gravity, that is acceleration by which is a body is a falling down under the effect of the gravity, that is known as the acceleration of the body, that is equal to 9.8 meter per second square for our earth surface. Okay, so next there we discuss their free fall. Free fall means any object is falling freely under the effect of the gravity, then we call it the free fall body. Okay, without any external force body is going up and down, that we will call it free fall. Then after that we will discuss their mass and weight. Then mass can always will be remain constant, weight can be vary as value of the g will be vary there. Okay, that is weight is a depend upon the variation on the g will be 0, then weight will be 0. As we are going inside the center of the earth surface, then g will be equal to 0, then weight we can say will be equal to 0. तो weight के अंदर variation होती रहती है, but हमारा mass क्या रहता है, हमेशा constant रहता है. So today we will do our next topic. So after that we discuss there some question related to our that equation of motion. Then here we have discussed their equation of motion due to the acceleration due to gravity. Body क्या कर रही है, acceleration की help से ऊपर नीचे जा रही है, then how g will be changed. Body is falling down, then g we can say positive. Body is going in up, then we can say g will be negative. So on behalf of this g, then we have done their different equation of motion. Using this one solve some questions. So today we will discuss their next topic, beta thrust. Thrust. Okay, what is thrust? Thrust is a perpendicular force exerted by any object on the liquid, that we will call it thrust. It is perpendicular force exerted by object on liquid, like this one. We are taking any liquid in any container. This one liquid, that is known as the thrust. Okay, this one perpendicular force exerted by this block of the liquid, then we will call it thrust. तो ये क्या होता है, perpendicular force होता है. Okay, just normal force होता है. Like this one we have done there different type of the forces, friction, weight and normal reaction. These are the force only, that this all shear force only, but this one force is your condition is there that should be perpendicular on the surface. Okay, when any block is exerted the force on a liquid, so this force will be perpendicular, so we can call it thrust. Okay, its SI unit will be equal to Newton only. Its SI unit will be Newton, because your force only, that's why Newton की unit क्या रहती है, force. It is vector quantity ये, तो ये हमारा क्या होता है, फोर्स थर्स्ट होता है. कितना भी हमारा परपेंडिकुलर फोर्स अप्लाई किया जाए, देन वी विल कॉल इट थर्स्ट. नेक्स्ट वी विल डू प्रेशर. प्रेशर क्या होता है, फोर्स पर यूनिट एरिया इज नोन एज द प्रेशर. हियर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द थर्स्ट, दैट्स व्हाई वी कैन राइट देयर फोर्स per unit area applied object is known as applied known as ओके कितना प्रेशर अप्लाई किया जाता था, थर्स्ट अप्लाई किया जाता था पर यूनिट एरिया ऑल्सो यार प्रेशर ओनली। क्लियर, थर्स्ट पर यूनिट एरिया को भी हम क्या कहेंगे, प्रेशर ही कहते हैं। फोर्स पर यूनिट एरिया ऑल्सो we are applying per unit area, then we can call it pressure only. For example, that knife are having sharp edge, जो knife की होती है एक साइड शार्प होती है, उसका रीजन क्या होता है, एरिया विल बी लेस देन फोर्स विल बी एरिया विल बी लेस देन फोर्स वे प्रेशर विल बी लार्ज। तो ज्यादा प्रेशर अप्लाई किया जाएगा अगर उसके एरिया क्या होगा, कम होगा। तो बिकॉज प्रेशर एंड एरिया बोथ आर द इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल विद ईच अदर। क्लियर, दैट्स व्हाई दिस वन रीजन। देन स्ट्रिप ऑफ द बैग इज आल्सो ब्रॉड, जो बैग की स्ट्रिप होती है ब्रॉड आर हैविंग, देन व्हाट इज द रीजन दिस वन, अगर ब्रॉड होगी तो एरिया क्या रहेगा, ज्यादा रहेगा, देन देयर प्रेशर विल बी एक्सर्टेड, लेस प्रेशर विल बी एक्सर्टेड। सो हियर वी कैन राइट देयर applications of pressure. We can write their first application, that sharp edge of knife. That means if area of knife side of knife having less than pressure will be large. Both are inversely proportional with each other, so pressure will be large exerted on this one. Next you can say that strip of the bag also, strip of bags by the liquid on the object is known as buoyant force. Okay, see here in picture we can see their liquid we filled there in any container. इस कंटेनर के अंदर क्या है, लिक्विड डाला गया है। इन दिस कंटेनर वी आर कीपिंग एनी ब्लॉक। ओके, लिक्विड के अंदर हमने एक ब्लॉक रखा, तो थर्स्ट क्या था बेटा, दिस वन परपेंडिकुलर फोर्स एक्सर्टेड बाय दिस वन ऑन द लिक्विड, कि डाउनवर्ड अपवर्ड परपेंडिकुलर फोर्स जितना हम लगा रहे ब्लॉक से लिक्विड के ऊपर, इसको हम क्या कहते हैं, थर्स्ट कहते हैं। फोर्स एक्सर्टेड बाय द लिक्विड इन अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन on the block, that force is known as the buoyant force। जितना फोर्स क्या है लिक्विड ऊपर की तरफ लगाएगा, इसको हम क्या कहते हैं, buoyant force। क्लियर, या buoyancy you can say। so this one our upward force exerted by the liquid on any object is known as a buoyant force, या फिर buoyancy you can say। this is your force only, that's why we will call it Newton only as a unit of this buoyant force। so let us do some question related to our this question। next one more beta, density also। density क्या होती है, that density is a mass per unit volume। okay, it is mass per unit volume is known as density। okay, कितना मास कितने यूनिट वॉल्यूम में लाई करेगा। so density, by using this one we can write their density is equal to mass per unit volume, like this one we can write there is known as the density। so here we can write their kg meter, minus 3 will be unit of the our density। okay, this one our density of the liquid। so here we will discuss there when any body we are dipping inside the liquid when it will float or not. Okay, depend upon our density of the object. Density पे depend करता है कि वो क्या करेगी, float करेगी या नहीं करेगी और in our liquid. So it will be not sink from here. Then what is the region of this one? Body will float, means if density of liquid will be more than density of object, then object will float in liquid. क्लियर कि अगर ऑब्जेक्ट क्या है, इसकी डेंसिटी क्या लेके चल रहे हैं हम, ऑब्जेक्ट की डेंसिटी दिस वन एंड दिस वन वाटर डेंसिटी, लिक्विड डेंसिटी वी कैन से दिस वन कैन बी float inside this one. In this case, that is density of water. If here we can write there, if density of water या liquid we can say, not always water, any liquid. Okay, here we can writing there liquid of liquid, density of any liquid, density of object, let me have taken O. Clear? These are the two density, density L, density rho. So in that case, if this one is a going in downward direction, it can't be go, then rho will be, rho of the liquid will be more than rho of the object. Okay, density of the liquid will be more than this object, then body, that is body will float in that case. Body क्या करेगी इस केस में, float करेगी जब ये condition होगी, on this one condition. Okay, in this condition body will be start floating in this case. Next case, body कब float, कब sink करेगी? Next, your second one, body will be sink. Okay, कब sink करेगी? When we are taking any container, अंदर आ जाएगी. Okay, this one body, this one your object, and here will be your only. So body will sink if density of object will move, then density of liquid, density object की क्या है, ज्यादा है as compared to, clear? Then object will sink in liquid. So here we can say, if density of object is rho on and density of liquid we have taken L, rho L. So we can say let density of liquid rho L, density of object rho O, then object will sink in liquid if density L will be density rho will be more than density L. So in that case, we can say that object will be sink there. Okay, so this one law of flotation on body will be float and their sink. तो float कब करती है, जब density क्या रहती है object की ज्यादा रहेगी liquid से, then in that case body will be float there. If density will be more of the object as compared to liquid, then body will be sink there. Okay, then half it will become and outside of this one. Then नेक्स्ट थर्ड वन लो क्या कहता है कि अगर बॉडी क्या है, अगर ऑब्जेक्ट के अंदर क्या है, कंटेनर के अंदर लिक्विड ऐसे डाल रखा है, सम सरफेस ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट इज आउटसाइड द लिक्विड, सम इज इनसाइड द लिक्विड, इज दिस वन केस. Some part of the object is inside the water, some part is outside the water. Then in that case, which one condition we can say? In that condition, some portion you can say partially object partially inside the liquid and partially outside the liquid. In this which case, okay, means here this one we can say there rho L is the density of the liquid and rho naught is the density of the object. Then in which case this one we can say partially inside and outside. So in this one case, if rho naught density of the object, we can say density of the case, density of object will be equal to the density of liquid, then body object partially float in liquid. ओके, क्या करेगा? पार्शियली फ्लोट करेगा किस केस में? दैट इज रो विल बी इक्वल टू रो एल. जब दोनों की डेंसिटी क्या रहेगी? इक्वल रहेगी. तो इस केस में क्या रहती है? बॉडी partially liquid inside the liquid रहता है, partially will be outside from the liquids. So there is a three case we have discussed. There is low flotation. Low flotation क्या कहता है कि that's a depend upon the density of the object. Object की density पे depend करता है. अगर density ज्यादा है object की, then it will be sink. If density will be less, then it will be float there. If both are having same density, then it will be float there. Okay. So I hope you understood better about there. We discussed their thrust, pressure, density, and the flotation. These different terms we discuss there. So tomorrow we will discuss some question related to our pressure and density. Okay, then next we will start our their principle of the Archimedes principle. So today we are discussing this one. So thank you for watching today our video. Have a nice day.